The wrong things are audible, but now we are. Hello, every.
Excellent.
It's us. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tales of Harbor, an actual play show on Twitch. My name is Raidsy. I am going to be your DM. Joining me for this lovely little adventure are my friends, Public Opinion, B Drops, and Actor Shakespeare. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Cacophonous. If you were joining us from last week, then you might have remembered seeing a special little broadcast of Tales of Harbor Nights, a thing that will be uploaded on the YouTube channel a little bit later. But for now, let's get back into the story that was already in motion. Now, who would like to try and recap last time?
I think we went through the full rotation
Oh, I think it's on me now.
Yes.
Good luck.
Did you have the note?
I did write it, but I want, if you don't have it open, try and do it from memory. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, I forgot to switch to the source page. Shit. I believe in you. You can totally remember it. Only like 4 things happened.
I have no brain, so I'm going to
It was definitely
to refer
mollusk.
to the notes.
A fight.
Yeah, it was mollusk. That's it.
Come on.
Last time, mollusk.
Oh my. I'm looking at the Google Doc. Also, when you joined, it said anonymous rabbit, and that's really funny to me.
Don't tell anybody I'm logging in. I'm supposed to be in the Old West.
Why are you secretly on the internet?
I got good Wi-Fi in the Old West.
Sure. Editorialize if you feel you need to, but that is the highs and lows. Oh wait, hold up, wait, shut up! Don't say anything. Hey, have you guys have you guys ever heard of Powered by the Apocalypse games?
No, I've only played D&D.
God, okay. Well, since you played D&D, forget the other thing, because we're not playing either. We're playing OVA. All right, continue.
Pretty close. But anyways. Last time on Tales of Harbor. Tasked with locating the key of the last vampire, the crew set to preparing for the next adventure. While at the office, Timony, on his way to his first day of school, gave Zelen a conversation starter about mollusks. Daisy and Victoria discovered before she left town Teresa had installed a demonic and angelic spirit into the company van. They chose the name as it sounded pretty chill. Needing more information, the trio took a trip to the lighthouse where something was clearly amiss. In the alley behind the bar, our heroes discovered their co-worker Grotus grievously injured by the local city guard, the Knights of Harbor.
Cool guys.
After a bit of a scuffle, the group, now back on the case, discovered the location of the Oracle had shown from them their key might have been. This is a weird sentence. Stepping through a portal, they found themselves transported to a memory of the city of Harbor. Now we rejoin the key of the last vampire, part
Jesus
2.
Christ. I love when I fuck those up. I feel like
I don't think you fucked up the sentence. I just was not reading ahead enough to parse it in time.
Nah, it's all right. So yeah. Anyway, okay.
Oh, nothing.
No, what was the thing? I need to know.
I think the grammar adds flavor.
Oh,
That's all.
I'm glad I have a flavorful sense of grammar. Anyway, so
Delicious.
do you mind
I
if
hope Anonymous Dinosaur is PO.
That would make Anonymous
It might be, yeah, because I don't see it on there.
That would make Anonymous
Excellent.
Axolotl be. Do you
Not so anonymous now.
do you mind if I paint you guys a little bit of a picture?
Please
No,
do.
I hate pictures.
Fuck.
What colors are you using?
Brown.
Yeah.
Green,
Except-
brown.
Green.
Okay. I'm
I need
good call. Anyway,
contrast. Okay, so you three stepped through a portal in like an older, rundown part of the city where there was 3 dilapidated buildings, and stepping through, you found yourselves in what was said to you to be harbor. The sounds of the city are gone. No, you don't hear like the ambient like the that was a pigeon. That was not a pigeon. The
vultures above us at all times.
the buzzards.
The
You're
people walking around in the street like, I'm going to get a hot dog in Harbor. And you were greeted by the town deputy, Jessie Love, an elven-looking woman. She has heart-shaped like sunglasses on, a black cowboy cap with like what appear to be spell components in little vials where there would be like bullets, and she's dressed pretty sharp. She questioned you guys about why you showed up, but while you guys are in this building, she wheels around in her wheelchair towards you, and says to the 3 of you, right, so listen, y'all 3, I have a busy day ahead of me. The sheriff hasn't been seen hiding or tail of all day, so I got too many other things to worry about. y'all just stay out of trouble. Welcome to Harbor. If y'all are looking for work, you can head over to the workhouse, and there's probably somebody looking for a hand or here or there. If she notices the guitar on your back, Victoria, you might want to try out the cabinet. It's a little place run by the madam of the house, and she'll take performers and whatnot. You're a performer?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if this air is ready for my groove, though.
I'm not sure exactly what that means, miss, but listen, y'all have just one humdinger of a time. This is the third new person in town. Gosh darn it. She like taps the side of her wheelchair wheel, and it like kind of shakes.
Third?
Yeah, a couple people showed up before you guys.
Who?
I don't know them in particular. I guess one of them was just some cowpoke coming in. There was like somebody kind of dressed in like red robes and stuff, and they disappeared. I didn't see hide nor tail of them. And then, well, there was someone else a little weird. There's these people who are calling themselves the Knights of Harbor. I don't know about them. They seem kind of...
Ah, shit.
You guys got history with them? Are they a problem, or...
Better keep your eyes on those guys.
I guess you
suck.
wouldn't say we've got history with them.
We're in history.
Does like a day count?
You guys talk in the most fascinating like sentences. I'm gonna be upfront with you. But I suppose a day might count. Listen, if you know there might be trouble, I don't need more of it. So if you have information, I'm looking for it.
I don't know.
Look at each other.
The guy in the cell that was like speaking up last time, he goes, "Well, if you're looking for them Knights of Harbor, then you must be one of them vigilante types, you three."
No, but
Are you sure? Like, I what I've been exposed to is a crime of justice, and perhaps springing me from this place would prove your mettle, as it were, as vigilantes, the three of you.
Are you?
not vigilantes?
What are you in for, bub?
Absolutely nothing. I was minding my own business, and then
What
Jesse.
are you in for?
Well, okay, so him right there, he's part of the Buckskin Bandits, the big band of like over 100 people that they rove around the countryside, looting, stealing, pillaging from cities. Was not minding his own business, drunkenly rode into town, started peeing on the bank. Told him he couldn't do that. He said fuck off. And then I told him, well, jail time. The bandit kind of looks down. I didn't think it was a crime to pee. It's a natural function of the body. Okay.
That's gross.
It's a little nasty, Bo.
Do you kind of need to find a place for it?
Yeah, I found a place, and the pay was a big problem. Jesse just kind of like rubs her temples. Okay. Yeah. Avoid the bandits if you can. They're trouble. So, if y'all excuse me, I got patrols to make without the sheriff in town. She again taps the side of her wheel. It shakes a little bit and then straightens up, and then it begins to like glide across the floor, kind of moving down a step, kind of evenly until she hits the dirt road outside. Spins and heads off into town.
We need to find a wheelbarrow or something.
Oh, you got a plan?
I can't waste my energy walking. Every watt spent is a watt closer to... I don't know. I can't waste them on moving.
Oh, well, I guess.
Oh my god, guys, let's get the
better look-
horses.
What? I mean, That might be a little harder than a wheelbarrow.
It's the Wild West. How could we not get horses?
I did. Well, I mean, we can. It's just maybe in a certain order.
For those of you watching, in OVA, there's this system of weaknesses. Zon has a weakness called dependency. And
Gee.
Zellen's dependency is power, electricity.
She is, in fact, a robot.
She's not a robot.
Sorry, she is an artificial being
It is
powered by electricity.
possibly short supply here, but we'll find out what happens with that when I start making rolls happen. Anyway, yeah, the three of you are just in the sheriff's office in Old Harbor. The Buckskin Bandit kind of, you should let me out anyway. I'm a cool guy. Listen, I'll show you all the cool places to pee.
Bro, don't pee on my stuff, bro.
I'm not gonna pee. Why would I pee on your stuff?
I don't know. You pee on people's stuff, is what I heard.
I pee on a building. I'll pee on one building.
Bandit,
Yeah.
do you know anything about a key of a vampire?
Yeah, I know lots about keys. Not so much about vampires, I suppose. I know a werewolf. Wait, hold up. Not true. I am a well-respected member of my community.
If I ask anyone in town, are they just gonna say you peed on a building?
Bias.
Okay, let's move away from this disgusting man.
I don't know how practiced he is. 6 foot distance minimum.
Challenge pissing.
You're thinking of my dad.
The fuck?
That guy could pee for 17 yards.
I can't believe we've met Little Bill Hell.
We gotta get out of here.
It was like a faucet. You snap your fingers, he'd start.
All right, I'm going.
I can't be here. I'm going to burn this place down if he pees on me.
Then he'd snap his fingers, he'd cut it back off. It's all about control. Where are you guys going?
A single
We're
droplet of that piss, I swear to God.
We're all gone.
Victoria's just ranting and raving outside.
Guess I'm just sitting in the cell by myself talking to myself.
I miss you, Dad. So the three of you step outside.
That sad little piano refrain from Scrubs.
So
Paul.
you got
Sorry.
Paul. He was.
If the knights are here, that must mean trouble.
So.
They,
Okay, sorry.
we should shake them down.
Well, you are probably equipped. I don't know if the rest of us are super equipped for that.
Well,
For the shaking. That sounds like really. I mean, they
That
chopped
sounds
the
right.
Minotaur's arm off.
yeah.
We kicked their asses though.
They had future weapons in the future. Now they have what? Like pointy sticks?
Same ones. And they also went through here. Well, I mean, sort of the same. From our place.
Are they? I thought.
No,
I don't know.
you don't know. There's like I can't say yes either way. Like, yeah, sure, maybe. You guys should be able to see a map here. Big old town. There's a couple different places you can go in the town with people there, going about the rest of their daily lives. Like JC said, the sheriff's been missing, and bandits are in the area. So you need to find the person who has the key. So you can probably get out of this whole thing, and two, so you can finish your goddamn job. You can feel free to move yourselves like throughout the city, and we'll kind of jump around, see what's happening everywhere. If you want to go together, by all means. If you want to split up, by all means. Options. Yes, you can go to a camp, the rail yard, a tanning hut, the lighthouse. You guys are in the sheriff's office now. There's a bank. There's the workhouse, like was mentioned to you, the cabinet, in the mayor's office. Maybe some unmarked locations, but we'll find out. So does anything speak to anybody?
Well, we need information. In the future, we go to the lighthouse for information.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps in the past, there is also information there.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token over to the lighthouse.
That is a fair instinct.
Yeah. Days of Victoria, you guys also heading that way?
Are there any unattended wheelbarrows?
Not that you can see. People are pretty in use of all of their stuff.
There's a lot of people using wheelbarrows.
That's the thing.
They're all in use.
There's no unoccupied wheelbarrow.
They're all
Actually,
people.
Give me a roll to perceive to find a wheelbarrow to search around.
Yeah. The Great Wheelbarrow Hunt.
5.
A 5.
It's a 5.
Well then, with the 5, you do indeed. You spot some wheelbarrows that are unattended, but they are full of stuff. They are outside of like a small building that's like reads general store. There's people moving in and out, but you're not sure if they belong to anybody or anything.
I mean, but nobody's currently using them?
Nobody's currently touching them.
Maybe. Is there anybody to maybe ask? I don't know.
Not around them. You could go inside the general store if you wanted.
Just, I know this is like some kind of memory or something, but it does feel a little wrong to steal.
What are they gonna do? Hang me? Victoria?
Maybe.
What is in the wheelbarrows?
Big old bags of like rice and grain, and there's one of them has just a big old sack of potatoes, and there's one wheelbarrow. Just a lot of flowers. Just a lot of nice little daffodils. Little daffodils.
Someone's gonna go to the one that's got like the foodstuffs in it and begin setting them gently to the side.
Okay. You begin.
Dirty ground.
You begin moving the foods, like one of the stuff out of one of the foodstuff barrels. Gonna make a roll. Oh, you know what I can do? I wonder if this works. Okay, didn't think so. All right, cool. I need to learn a command. 6. Okay, so Zelen, you begin moving the stuff, and like a little halfling-looking fella comes out and goes, "What are you doing?"
This is a matter of life and death. I need this wheelbarrow.
Okay, you're. That's a bold claim, stranger. So how is it a matter of life and death? 2 is my second question I'm going to ask here is how does this involve me?
It doesn't really.
I need this wheelbarrow to avoid dying.
You can pay for it.
Sure. How does she... What has happened to the cash that we had?
It's cash. It's the same cash you had when you went in.
With the wrong years, I imagine.
Correct.
I mean, but like we've changed appearance.
That is true. You have.
How does, I don't know, $10.
10 whole oh, well, yeah, that works for me, stranger.
Holy shit, we're rich.
He grabs the tin out of your hand. It goes, hey, we're eating for a week. You see, like 7 kids run out of the general store.
Haven't accounted for inflation.
Zelen, you have
God,
acquired
how much would this even be worth?
you have acquired a wheelbarrow.
All right, Dylan gets in the wheelbarrow.
Oh God, I'm ripe for bandits. Can I ride with you?
Victoria, is it okay if Daisy rides in the wheelbarrow?
Hell yeah, all aboard the Thornmobile, let's go.
Okay, thank you.
All right, with wheelbarrow in hand, it sounds like you're sticking together, so we're going to the lighthouse.
Very inconspicuous group.
Amazing. Okay, well, if that is the case, so that's a lot of money. So you guys head over to the lighthouse. You walk inside. There is just a thick fog of smoke that exits as soon as you get through the door. The sound of dice rattling, glasses clinking together, and old-timey piano kind of jauntily playing in the background as grunts, sniffs, and burps are heard here and there and all around. At the bar, you hear a voice go, "Welcome to the lighthouse."
Are you Trask?
What? No.
Okay. You could have been. I mean, he looks different in the future, but I don't know how old he is.
This has been a strange interaction from the beginning. Can I get you anything to drink?
Daisy? Victoria?
I don't know what the hell a sarsaparilla is, but you got any of that?
A sarsaparilla? Yeah, I got you. He bangs on the counter, and from a little trap door pops up from the counter, and a sarsaparilla rises and then slides down the bar.
Whoa.
He goes, "That'll be 15 cents."
Oh shit, hold on. I don't tend to carry a lot of change. Hold on.
What, you some big spender?
Nah.
Daisy
More
puts
like
a
flat
single
broke
baller
most of the
dill
time. But you
down.
got change for $1.
When Daisy puts that dollar down, he goes,
I'll just cover it.
"All right, well,
Trade a few people.
his expression softens notably, and a couple people around the bar are like, "Oh my god, that's a whole dollar, shit." He goes, "So what brings strangers like you to Harper?"
Also whiskey, please.
"Sure thing, ma'am." He hits the counter. He hits the counter again, and a different trapdoor opens up from a different location, and a whiskey slowly rises out and slowly drifts over towards you.
Thank you.
Not a problem. So what brings you three to Harper? You looking for work or looking for revenge?
Hey guys, do you count it as kind of the latter? I guess we're not technically out for revenge, but we are looking for a guy.
All right, a guy. What kind of guy? There's lots of guys here. Hi, I'm a guy.
You sure are, buddy.
About this tall, green cloak, might
Red.
have some key that opens magical portals. Might be a vampire. Not sure about that yet.
Was it a red cloak or a green cloak?
It was a green
It was,
cloak.
it was green.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I know anybody with that description. The only cloaked figures that came by were those Knights of Arbor, and they've been outside of town ranting and raving about the bandits for 4 or 5 days now. This is the only Sunday I get to relax, and I have to hear Loudmouth and his merry band of idiots screaming about a bandit attack that's not coming.
One
When did
bandit in jail.
A pissing bandit ain't very much of an attack, madam.
Well, not yet, I guess.
Are you expecting an attack? Do you know something I don't?
Mm,
Probably a
I'm
lot.
just cautious.
Fair
Math.
enough.
What's
Okay,
your
let's
name?
be real. I don't really know math, but
Good?
could.
You could know math. It's a distinct possibility.
Matt.
Zelen, did you have a question?
Was that
Yeah, what's his name?
My
What's this
name?
guy's name?
My name?
Yeah, what's your name?
They call me Bell.
Bill. When did the sheriff go missing?
About, about a day before the night showed up.
How convenient. For them to create a authority vacuum
Right.
to step into.
Yeah. Well,
I think they're behind the sheriff's disappearance. We should go shake them down.
I mean,
Hey, you said
if
you
you
said
wanna.
bandit attacks were kind of weird, and rare to rave about, right?
I mean, Arbor's been safe because Jericho's been here for years. Nobody dares attack Arbor. If they do, Jericho just he like makes like hand motions and like yeah, it really does that to them. And they're usually out of town and they help them to skip.
Hmm.
Yeah, but he's been missing, so a lot of townsfolk are freaked out, and the knights aren't helping. They're claiming we need to band together and attack the bandits before they attack us. Seems like a right way to get yourself killed, right?
So, bandits haven't even done anything yet.
Nope. Yeah, you see, you're saying exactly what I've said for like the past day or two.
So weird.
I've said it too. Listen, you can trust old Bell. I know when troubles are coming, and I haven't sensed it yet. Hey, if y'all need anything else, just let me know. Y'all got drinks for a while, so just ring me. He like picks a giant, thick, muscular arm up and starts like wiping the counter down, and like wherever he presses, dirt runs away.
It's just running. It's scared.
You can see on his bicep he has like a picture of like a bell. And when he flexes the clocker, it like goes back and forth with his muscle.
It actually rings.
You
It's insane.
maybe you're not sure. Actually, you might hear a sound. Anyway, Bell goes to cleaning the counter unless you guys have more questions for him. The rest of the bar kind of like, high rollers going into town. That's interesting. Weird.
Hey, maybe. Also, we should probably cool it on buying things. You guys really gotta split up smaller bills. It comes in handy. But even those are too big.
It's a travesty. Nothing's working right. This is gonna be the guy in the thing.
I think we just changed the whole economy of this town.
Yeah, I don't really want to think about that.
Do you think Harbor will be a cooler place if we just blow all our money here while we're here? By the time we get back, wouldn't that be sweet?
I don't. Well, I mean, I really hope it doesn't work like that because that's gonna raise a lot more problems to everything we're doing here.
Could be worse. I almost gave that guy $50 for the wheelbarrow. Decided to lowball him.
Meanwhile,
Gotta haggle.
him and his kids have bought a house.
They probably could buy some horses or something.
Live in a 3-story home in the countryside off of this $10.
We're rich.
Yeah. Yeehaw! Have my entire stock.
Oh my god, I have one more question.
I mean, yeah. What's up?
Who's got horses?
Horses. Well, the workhouse has them. The knights have them, of course. And then there's well, the sheriff's got to have them. Not many more people. There's a stable near the south of town. Whoops, didn't label it. My bad. Let me pull up my map and let me just draw. Yeah, I
doodle it up something.
gotta get my charcoal out real quick. All right. Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
not a problem.
You have really nice handwriting.
Oh, thank you. I work on it.
Very consistent.
Yeah, I've always said this. My mom always said it too. The sign of dedication is good handwriting.
Daisy nods.
Smart lady, your mom.
Thanks. Yeah. Too bad she's in jail.
What did she do?
Huh? Oh, she was pissing on the bank or something.
She forged a
on the
bunch of
bank.
checks.
And also she pissed on the back when she went to go turn them in.
That's your mom in jail right
Oh, that's not my mom.
now? Oh.
That's me dad.
Just heard
Wow,
they met.
Heard weird things about your grandpa.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, he's like a faucet, that guy.
Zon says, "All right, that's enough piss. Let's get out of here."
I'm not
I don't know about you guys, but we should do this adventure right, and I think I'm going to go get some horses.
All right, we can hook the wheelbarrow up to the horse
Okay.
once we get over there. Zon gets back in the wheelbarrow.
I'm not lost in the bit. So Victoria, you and everybody, you guys head over to the stable. There is a young lady there, who is kind of like going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 2 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 4 and 5 and 6 and nope, turn around now 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 2 and 3.
Wait, what's up?
Huh? Oh,
She's fully caught in the rhythm.
she turns around and you can see there are several horses that are like lockstep with each other, and they're like in sort of like horse dance. And she goes, no, just normal horse things.
Yeah, sure. I actually wouldn't really know better. But anyway, we're on this cool Wild West adventure, so we need the coolest horses you got.
What? Okay. Yeah, would you like to buy, or would you perhaps are looking for only horses for a day or two?
Holy shit. If we buy the horses, we can take them to the future with us.
What is that? Ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't think I can sell you horses because you might not be well.
No,
hey,
no,
how many horses can I get for $20?
She kind of like looks at the $20 bill and goes, well, I can get you a really, really good horse for $20.
Does everybody want to cram on one horse, or do we all want to get our own horses? What's cooler? I don't know. Which is cooler?
I don't know how to ride a horse.
Well, we do sell lessons. $8 a person.
I can figure it out. Give me your best horse.
All right. She disappears and closes a large door that slides, and all the horses go behind it. When she opens it back up, there's one horse in front of you. It is a black horse with a white streak running all the way down to like its middle back, and it kind of like hooves the ground in front of you and approaches and kind of stands very tall and straight. This horse has a real regal look about him.
What's his name?
Oh, this is Thunder. I don't know. Thunder's kind of, spirited, I guess.
He's perfect.
Thunder snorts.
I can. Are you sure we can trust this creature?
The horse.
Thunder's
seems
our friend now,
dangerous.
Zelen. You can't just say stuff like that.
The horse looks at you, Zelen, and like approaches.
Oh, look, you match.
Hello.
It's very close to you.
Hello. My name is Zelen.
The horse
What's-
circles you.
What's your favorite mollusk?
I don't know if you're actually going to get an answer out of Thunder there, so just
I don't.
relax.
Sure. Yeah, that's. I can. Yeah, I can relax.
So then go give me a relax roll. Can you roll me some dice to chill? Real quick?
Okay. How many dice is that gonna be?
-2.
Whoa.
Roll 2 and take the lowest.
That's a. Oh.
That's a 4.
Somehow that's it.
So
Oh.
the horse like walks around you in a circle until its eye, till it's like parallel to you. It lowers its head so that your eyes meet, and it kind of looks at it. The horse looks at you and then seems satisfied with that, and like just walks back over to Victoria.
It's the most beautiful creature I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's only gonna be $13, so
No, keep it.
sure, ma'am, I'll happily.
Can we get some kind of straps with which to attach our wheelbarrow to the horse?
Do you want a carriage?
Yes.
All right, so we'll take the rest of that $20 bill you gave me, and we'll flip that too. All right, so Thunder here will pull that. He's one of my stronger horses. Just treat him nice and make sure you feed him right. There's stirrups and a saddle inside the carriage. There's feed with there too. Figured I'd throw that in if y'all are being so kind. But unless there's anything else, I'm gonna get back to my normal horse stuff.
What's your name?
Me?
Yes.
My pa calls me Paul, but my name's Pauline.
Nice to meet you, Pauline. Thank you so much for everything.
I mean, that was a normal business transaction. But sure.
You just changed the entire aesthetic outlook of our Wild West adventure.
Again, y'all have the most fascinating way of speaking. Y'all enjoy your Wild West adventure. All right. You've acquired a horse and a carriage.
How does Daisy feel about our newest horse friend?
Just set something down here. Sorry, can you, I think I was stepped away while you described the horse friends. Can you
It is a
refresh me?
very large, incredibly powerful looking black horse with a white streak running down to its middle back. It has a very
Oh, Jesus.
intense gaze. It kind of stared down Zelen and was satisfied with her response.
Daisy's just like kind of lightly hiding behind Victoria this whole time.
I very specifically, if you guys bought Thunder, the Thunder would not recognize Daisy.
Oh.
You're not strong enough.
Oh no.
Two baby.
We also have a carriage.
You also have a carriage, yeah.
That's probably better than a wheelbarrow.
It is. Are you
Well,
sure?
Probably
Keep the
attract more
wheelbarrow, it's like
bandits.
we wasted that money.
Are,
I mean, we can still use it.
I'm willing to buy that wheelbarrow off of you.
Daisy thinks for a moment. How much?
$3.
Sure.
Thanks.
Never mind. I've sold the wheelbarrow. If you get to take a horse into the future, I get to try something else.
All right.
She says low so people don't hear her this time.
The horse turns around.
She actually says it in an inside voice to the people in her group.
The horse turns around and stares where you might be.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
so
Why is it looking at me? Did I do something?
all right, now we're prepared to go shake down those knights and rescue the sheriff.
Hell yeah.
What if they're right though? What if there's just actually bandits coming?
Well, then we'll just kick their ass too.
But like, well, I mean, I just don't think we actually need to fight the knights. It sounds like they actually might be here, like for real.
Whoever these knights are, I believe they've engineered the sheriff's disappearance or to create a power vacuum.
You,
Yeah, they're
Classic
pretty sus,
gambit.
Daisy.
seems a little high end for a very tiny town. Oh, high
They
concept.
move in, it'll be like they own the town. They can do whatever they want. Harbor's future hangs in the balance.
Don't you want to save the future, Daisy?
I really don't think we are changing any futures here.
Pauline is just like she's like stopped the horse dance practice and is just watching you.
Daisy gets inside the carriage. We can argue on the way.
No, fine. How do you drive this?
Somebody make me a horse.
I'll drive.
All right, Victoria, make me a horse handling check. Add anything you think is relevant.
Oh God.
I listen, guys. Be
How much
as
my BS is
no,
this?
no. Be as lawyerly as you need to be to convince me you need a skill to add to this.
Okay, well,
Start
horse
playing
driving is
Thunder
a skill
Horse.
that's done with your hands.
Mhm.
It requires good coordination.
Yeah,
Could be dexterous.
I see that.
Any driver needs to be perceptive of what's happening on the road.
Sure.
I could add perceptive.
Uh-huh.
Daisy doesn't really seem to be very inspired to change the future.
So you are empowered by like showing Daisy your design. You're like, I'm gonna drive this horse.
Drive this horse so good.
You
The
can.
future of Harbor rests in the balance.
I
It's
think
going to
you
be
can
great.
add all of those to your 2d6, and you only have to take off one for impulsive. So roll me them bones. That's a 10.
10?
Yeah, Thunder, you grab the reins and just with the confidence of that we know Thorn has, just goes yeah, and Thunder responds in kind to his current owner and friend, and heads off in the direction that you are currently driving.
I truly believe Thunder is probably doing all of the work, but I truly believe that Victoria doesn't know that whatsoever.
Thunder respects who Thunder respects. So, you guys were headed to the travelers' camp, correct? The where the knights are supposed to be.
Yep.
All right.
We're gonna shake them down and rescue the sheriff.
So the three of you with Thunder, you head to the north of town. It's getting a little later in the day now. You guys have been kind of here and there talking to people. And as you get closer to the camp, you can see lots of knights around in very similar armor, maybe just a little less decorative than it was when you guys met them. And you see someone who looks a lot like Goldenrod, who just goes, "Yes, Rose, this will be my greatest glory. We will save these people from these buckskin bandits. It will be glorious. It'll be magnificent. Wait, I need another word. It will be...
Effervescent.
It will be effervescent, yes. Who said that? Who was that? Was it you? Was it you? Simmons, was it you? No?
Was that trash fire over there?
What? What? Excuse me, what did you call me?
I think we found him.
What is your name?
Are you in charge of these knights?
Yes, I am Gilda Goldenrod, founder of the Knights of Harbor, and its most glorious member.
Were you called the Knights of Harbor before you came here?
We are establishing this chapter of the Knights of Harbor, this initial chapter, so that we may spread our good outwards from this simple base of operations. This is a place where people need to be saved. The sheriff of this town has gone missing. There is lawlessness on its way. And only the Knights of Harbor, in our honor and staunch decidedness to stand against evil, are capable of stopping it.
Wait, so you're not the guy I sheriff earlier today?
What are you talking? No, I was never bested in battle. Gilda Goldenrod could never be beaten.
Where's the sheriff?
I don't know. He's been missing for days. I've been trying to explain to the people of this town. Allow us to take command of your defenses. We will defend you from these bandits, but first we must take the fight to them, learn their ways, and hit them in the mouth before they can strike first.
Find the sheriff first.
It's a waste of time. A sheriff that abandons his people is a man of no honor. A man of no conviction. What if he's in trouble? Gilder kind of like holds his face like, and a much like more stoic looking knight like kind of puts a hand on Gilder's shoulder. My name is Rose Thistle. I'm sorry, I don't think we actually ever got your names.
My name is Zelen.
Nice to meet you, Zelen. You too?
Victoria.
She looks at you, Daisy.
Sorry, I was chewing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can call me Daisy, I guess.
I will, Miss Daisy. Our first and foremost goal is to protect the people of this town. The bandits have been seen in this area for some months now, and we've been tracking their movements. If we were to send a detachment of knights to go look for the sheriff, and the town was left undefended or without enough guard, the bandits attack then, and people die. This is not within the plans currently, so I would happily go look for the sheriff if I was sure that the people were safe. And Gilder, I believe you would agree. And Gilder goes, "Oh, yes, Rose, yes, I would agree. We cannot simply let these people lead lives of squalor and ignorance without us shining beacons of heroicness. They would be lost like lambs." Rose kind of shakes her head. So.
Definitely what she said.
So.
Is there anything in this camp that like is a sturdy enough structure to keep a man prisoner?
Yeah, there's several actually. They have cages, but they're empty. There's lots of knights walking around, but they have tents and stuff. The cages are like the big weird feature here. Outside of that, it's just a camp. Rose continues. If you three would be willing to go look for the sheriff, in my preliminary investigation, I discovered that he was supposed to be heading northeast from town. There's along the railway. There's supposed to be a little canyon clearing where you would find like a second rail stop. He was said to be spotted walking that way in my investigation.
I mean, it's better than nothing. It is kind of more of our skill set, too.
Very well. If that's all, Gilder and I have a lot to plan in the defense of this town. We also, she kind of grimaces, should work on a more presentable pitch to rallying the troops, as it were, to gather able-bodied townsfolk to plan a counterattack.
You guys seem a lot more... Daisy looks for a word. Structured
Gilder
than most
pushes
forces.
Rose out of the way. He goes, of course we're structured, we're disciplined. We have trained for years, honing our skills, growing to be the most powerful force of fighters in all the land. It is truly inspiring. And he cries and wipes a tear away.
Right.
As a boy,
Just noticing it.
I saw a
It's impressive.
vision.
Most people, even posses or whatever,
A
don't
vision
really have
of knights as far as the eye can see.
the tactics, I guess.
A vision of everyone adulating, adoring,
Zone leans over to Daisy.
loving us in every way. Rose joined me, and in
Daisy.
this kiss, I saw her.
Do you get
A
like
knight
an
so
honest
powerful,
vibe off of them?
so strong, so willing to defend the
I can't. I have a hard time
Oh, Rose,
judging, that
your strength
facial
is second
expression and
only
body
to my
language
own.
type of thing.
And then the other knights joined us.
I don't think a lot of people have that facial expression or body language in talking about most things.
It was
But
wonderful. Wonderful. It brings a tear to the eye. The beauty of it. The beauty of it.
I don't know. I
Oh,
I
the
don't really
swords.
consider myself a person expert, but body language or anything. But
The swords forged from the skies of
they at
Atlantis.
least aren't just like completely obstructing anything.
Blessed by the holy light of the sun.
I think they are just a little single-minded.
We are the
If I had to
protectors
guess.
of all that live, and all that will live, and all that will live forevermore.
So you think they're just being opportunistic rather than having engineered the disappearance of the sheriff to precipitate a crisis
Simmons,
that they can quote unquote intervene in?
Simmons, I need a wet nap. Simmons, I need a wet nap.
So far, yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Victoria, what do you think?
And the shields. The shields.
I mean,
Shields of the Tortuga. Protection.
they seem like they mean well, even if they're kind of dicks.
Oh, what glorious love is
But
our Lord and Savior.
I don't know. It still doesn't say anything for all the other guys who came through the portal.
To
I don't know if it was them, these ones though.
power beyond compare.
Rose?
What do you?
Rose kind of like is staring at Gilder and just kind of, why? She like looks up, her hand on her hilt, and she turns to you, Zelen. Yes,
Have you seen a person in a robe or a cloak around?
you
A mysterious figure?
you three would make the fourth new person to enter town in the past 2 days. There's only one that entered before you. It was a young cowboy who's currently working at the workhouse in town. Beyond that, I didn't see anybody else matching that description, no. I will keep an eye out, though.
Thank you.
Of course. Gilder turns to Rose and says, "To accept this mission on behalf of these peasants, these weakness. Rose, your heart knows no greater glory than that of compassion. You are truly one of the most beautiful creatures placed upon this planet. Your grace is immeasurable. Your depths are perfect."
We're all just sitting here watching this.
Rose kind of just walks in front of him. Okay, so I need to calm him down. So if there's nothing else, I would ask that you leave the camp. We have preparations to make. And if there's nothing else, I would like to get back to work.
Okay.
Thank you. Daisy, would you make me an insight or roll? Something to remember.
Yes. Let me see. I think I literally have insightful.
I think you do too. I might have been looking at your sheet. Hi, I'm the DM.
I should have my sheet.
I'm looking at a lot of shit.
Intuitive is the one.
Yeah, intuitive works. I'm probably gonna stop giving you guys like direct rolls and ask you for a general thing so we can add stuff to it. Hup. We got
That's a 6.
6. Rose Thistle, though she is a little more put together, bears a striking resemblance to Penelope Thistle, the young lady that you met when you guys fought in that alleyway.
The one who didn't want to fight?
Correct. But she was very meek, and like when God and Loke were talking, she just kind of receded into the background.
Oh, is Rose also a halfling?
Rose is not a halfling, but she is not a large creature. You're not sure exactly what Rose is.
It's not a gremlin, is she?
You don't know.
What?
But she
Quite the
seems
jump.
She seems quite a bit different from Penelope.
Huh.
Zelen sticks her head back out. Wait, does anybody here know about the Hollow Earth?
You hear a knight just in the background goes, "Yeah, I do."
Do you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Just looking at Rose for any reaction.
She's ignoring you now. She's said what she needed to say to you, and you've said, "Okay, we're done," and told her you were going to leave. So you are no longer an aspect of her current business.
Dang. Okay. Thought she might be a gremlin.
Oh. Listen, y'all got stuff to do.
You gotta make sure.
So the knights get back to doing what they're doing. Where you guys headed next?
Well, we can either pursue the sheriff along the train tracks or go to the workhouse to check in with this cowpoke. I mean, those are the obvious new things to do.
Like I said, the day is also slowly coming to an end. The sun's not fully set yet, but it's it's getting later in the afternoon.
Well, worst case scenario, I know we could probably gather more intel before we go out just to be more prepared, but also we are in a setting where we don't want to lose too much daylight if we're actually going to be searching for people outside.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna be running a search, we should probably be getting supplies and stuff. Who knows how far we'll have to travel?
Could be really far.
Oh, let's get all geared up. Yeah.
We've been gone for 5 or 6 days already.
That is true. And it's Sunday now, so that's past week has been missing.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
jeez.
let's check out the workhouse. See if this cowpoke knows anything about a robed figure who came into town about the same time as him,
Okay.
and then find a place to bunker down for the night.
Okay. You guys get back to Thunder, who you saw, like, you see there's somebody who's like looking to approach Thunder, maybe with some nefarious deeds in mind. Thunder looks at him, and then the guy goes, actually, leaves. And he brings you guys to the workhouse.
I'm glad we got the horse with the security system.
Hell yeah.
He's got a viper on him.
So you guys go to the workhouse. There is a lot of people here. This place is busy even this late in the day. A lot of people who are like, there's a lot of like business types who are like signing contracts and stuff and giving people money. It's sort of set up like a bank. With like tellers, but it's more like, hey, I pulled this job off of the board. It's completed. Here's the form. Give me the money for it. So in this place, there are 30, 40 people like just hustling, bustling around, looking for work for the following day, for the upcoming day. The tellers are busy, talking to different cowpokes and laborers of different aspects of the harbor, and you only spy a couple people who are kind of off by themselves. There is some sort of hobbit who is like just in a corner, kind of just like rubbing his back against the wood. He seems to be having a good time. There's a taller, kind of more cooler cowboy-looking guy who has a lit cigarette in his mouth, a vest on with made of some nice fur, and a 6-shooter on his hip. And beyond that, there seems to be just some sort of like priest. He's has the symbol of the Knights of Harbor on his robes. That is
Going to be establishing a religion.
That is my favorite part of Tales of Harper. Every time. Without fail.
All right. Zelen gets out of the carriage and walks into the building.
Okay. You walk in. Nobody notices you're there. Everybody's busy.
Excuse me. I'm looking for somebody who's new in town.
That's a lot of fucking dice.
Certainly
Wow.
is. You are ignored to your perception. Unless you wanted to try and look around a little harder after you say that.
Do the Terminator scan. Beep, beep,
I guess
beep.
I'll take a
Are
gander.
you looking for somebody doing something specific, or are you just kind of scanning around the room?
I'm trying to find the new person.
Sure enough.
So if anybody like reacted to, that question,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
it's too much of a coward to come forward.
Give me a perceptive roll.
4.
4. So you scan the room, and there isn't much of just there's not a very big reaction. The guy who was smoking the cigarette kind of like stops, puts it to his lip, then continues smoking after nobody else answers you.
Zelen goes back outside. Victoria, I don't think I asked loudly enough.
Ah, shit.
Oh boy. Oh no.
she's a little angry. I was about to ask, how loud is she allowed to be with acoustic instruments, but I'm sure she can manage to be loud regardless.
So Victoria, all your other like stuff still kind of works. It'll just be like instead of speakers, it'll be the amplifying gramophone thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll full on transform for this, but just
Mm.
using her base equipment, she'll kick the door down and, and um she'll she'll pound a chord out and she'll say, "Hey!
There it
I
is.
don't think you heard my friend."
Okay. Give me a roll to catch people's attention. Something that'll really get somebody to somebody that'll really get somebody that'll go, what the fuck is this chick doing?
Am I still BSing what I'm putting on here?
There's no such thing as BSing. Let me know what you're trying to put on.
Okay. She's famous in the future. Just kidding.
Yeah, that wouldn't help.
I could probably add performer on there, given
Definitely.
the musical entrance. Maybe charismatic.
I would
It's
say
a
so.
small town. You're famous already.
Yeah.
I already met half the people who live here. You're right.
Both of those make sense to me. Anything
Alright.
else?
Mm, nothing I think wouldn't be a little bit of a stretch, so I
Alright,
think that'll
so
be good.
go ahead and take 2 dice off for impulsive and rude. And then roll that. How rude are you gonna get?
Hello?
How
Oh,
rude.
okay. It wasn't working for
There
a
it
second.
is. That's a 10. So you but louder. You had
Oh, come on!
you
Hit someone with a guitar.
you had a chord, and then the crowd doesn't stop, but everybody's heads turn. The tellers all look up from the stuff they're stamping and moving, and like one of them fucks up and gives somebody a little too much money. He goes, oh, "Fuck yeah, let me get out of here." And the guy who was smoking kind of goes, "Okay." Puts a cigarette out on on a banister nearby and like walks over to you. Hello.
Hi, my name is Zelen. Are you
Yes.
new in town?
Yes, I am new in town.
Somebody else is new in town. They're a man or a person in a robe or a cloak. Have you seen them?
Was this person you? You're the only other new person in town.
Okay, just to make sure I'm remembering this right, Jesse Love did say, like,
There was another person who showed up too, yes.
okay.
Some people might not be super forthright with you.
I mean, they could also just not.
No, yeah.
I mean, no.
Isn't this guy the most recent one? So, like,
The right before you guys, yeah.
you might have not seen that other dude.
It's true.
How'd you blow into town?
I needed work, so I came to find it.
But I mean, like, what? You just walk here, horseback, magical vampire portal, the regular.
Yeah, sure, the last one sounds good. That is how I came.
Oh, us too.
He kind of rolls his eyes. Was there something else you needed? You make lots of big noise to get attention.
What's your name?
Parsi.
What's your favorite mollusk?
What is mollusk?
They're invertebrates, like snails, octopi, or octopuses. Various, like, squid.
I don't know if I have a favorite mollusk. Too many to choose from, eh?
There are a lot. They are incredibly populous.
I hear this, yes. If you're looking for a new person in town, though, I have not seen another one, and I have been here for at least 3 days.
Get any new clothes since you come to town?
Yes, I bought this very nice vest made from animal skin. Yeah.
How'd Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm
Thanks.
I'm having a good conversation. Y'all seem like interesting people.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you seem pretty cool yourself.
Yeah, admittedly, I am the only reason I am still having conversation. I am also looking for a person new in town.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Say, what sort of threads you walk in here with anyway, bud?
Oh, they were dirty cowboy clothes, just regular simple stuff. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure. Go ahead.
You are looking for someone in probably some different clothing. Am I to understand?
Probably.
Ah,
Yeah.
and this person in different clothing, would you describe them as hiding themselves, perhaps?
They might. We don't know.
Maybe.
Fair enough. So, have you met them before, or are you looking for them for another person?
We may have seen them once.
Ah, this is good to know. Well, I hope you are able to find your missing individual.
What
We
about
will
you?
eventually.
Oh, yes. I hope to find my missing person as well. Maybe they are one and the same.
Well, maybe
Who
we
are
can
you
help
looking-
each other out if that's the case.
Maybe.
Who are you looking for?
I unfortunately do not know their name.
What do they look like?
They have skin that is like tree bark, and they are covered in protection from sun and sand. You might see them with a covering on face as well, only see eyes. Who is having a party outside? Why?
Let's
It's
go
me,
party.
sorry.
No, sorry. All right.
Daisy didn't come in. She's just throwing a hoot nanny outside.
All my friends are here.
What's up, everybody? Boy, that's still happening, huh? Cool. Let's just
I
move
can't
past
hear
it. I can. All right. Anyway. Yes. Yes. The skin like tree bark. They are clad from head to toe in coverings. Only see eyes. Oh, unique feature. Eyes are golden.
I think that delivery of that line is really good. Oh, unique feature.
Rose's eyes weren't golden, right?
Rose's eyes were not golden. Rose's eyes were like blackish.
Okay.
Neat.
How tall are they?
The person we are possibly both looking for.
Yes.
Roughly the size of lady friend there. He points to Victoria. Mm.
Either they're not the same person, or this person also really gets on these sweet ass platforms.
That would be coincidence, I think.
Thank you for your help.
Not a problem. If you find the person, let me know. Maybe I can see them, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that all you needed, Zelen?
Oh no. I think that's all the questions I've thought of to ask.
Okay. I will go back to wall. Perhaps some job will come in. Eh? Lots of people pass through this town, so this is a good place to keep an eye on it.
Good luck.
Good luck to you too. With that, Percy returns to the wall, and the workhouse goes back to bustling. All right, so you guys got time for about one more stop before the sun sets. Where are you headed?
Daisy, I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, we, we should probably find somewhere to settle. I'm imagining this isn't a covered wagon, right?
It is.
Oh, okay. I mean, so we have like a little bit of shelter here if we wanted to get moving first, but I mean, we'd probably need lanterns and stuff. Oh man, we don't have anything.
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
I
you want to get geared up?
I guess we have phones.
Dead phones.
I mean, yeah, that's probably a good idea. At least light sources.
All right.
What else? Well, shoot. Food? We're probably gonna be hungry. I don't know how long we're gonna be here.
Be here for a very long time.
Oh no.
Could be here for a very short time. Who knows?
I suppose a business would probably close at sunset, or would they?
Most likely they'd close a little bit before sunset.
Well, maybe we have time to purchase supplies, and then I think we need to construct a planning board.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'll make a campfire.
I'm very happy that you guys are very at least Victoria is hyper into just being here.
Roughing it.
The West seems so cool.
She's
Daisy's just like
interested
like rapidly running down the checklist of, oh god, what are we missing now?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Listen, we're in the Wild West. We gotta rough it. It's cool, right? It looks cool in the movies.
I don't know how to hunt, so we at least need food and lights.
We'll figure it out.
Sure will.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out right now. I'm going to get food
Jesus.
and lights.
That should not have hit me as hard as it did. It killed me.
A little bit more whiskey.
Going to get food and whiskey. Okay. So is the stop we're making going to be like the lighthouse, I guess?
Is that the
It was by the
general store?
It was by the general store too. You guys
Okay.
you guys could split up.
Daisy is probably going for the general store if there's time.
Yeah, there's time. Okay. So Daisy's going to the general store. Where's everybody else headed?
She goes to her Oregon Trail menu.
Meager.
Only.
Meager breakneck.
Jeez.
Grandfather clocks.
Jesus.
Victoria will also go to the store.
Victoria has typhoid.
Jesus.
All right. Zolan requires no food and is thus going to spend the time constructing the conspiracy board.
All right. You have. I will. Yeah, sure. That's fine. So Daisy, you and Victoria go to the general store. A little bit before it closes, the general store owner is a Drider. Goes, well, howdy, welcome to Duds and stuff. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. We need camping supplies for 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go out for, I don't know, a day or 2.
All right.
We
Well,
might need hunting equipment and survival equipment. Gonna be out there roughing for who
I
knows
mean-
how long.
Look, I hope it's a day or 2.
Out against the elements.
so gung-ho, I love it.
We're gonna have a cover.
No,
Tracking
Daisy.
our enemies.
Oh, we're just looking for someone. Not an enemy.
Our
Hiding in
enemies.
bushes, eating snakes, that sort of stuff.
Hey,
The shopkeeper goes, "Wow, that is one hell of a yarn you're spinning, Missy. I like it. Um, survival gear. I got it. I got it. And spades even. A lot of people travel through this town. We gotta stay stocked up.
that would be good. Yes, please.
So the driver goes to collect a bunch of things for you, and there's lanterns, ropes, some rations.
Wait, you say a drider?
A drider, yeah,
Yeah, so just a whole ass Spider-Man
woman,
woman,
yeah.
rather. Sorry, yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
it's just sort of it didn't click in my brain until just now.
It's great for stocking shelves.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, they
Really are.
just climb all around. Yeah,
she also makes the clothes for a lot of people in town.
makes sense. It's very sticky.
So y'all are the three new folks in town, right? She's like putting some stuff on the counter.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. I like seeing new faces. For the life of me, I wish that other fellow would have came around. He looked a right mess when he showed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. He rolled in, went straight to the workhouse, and just been there ever since.
What do you look like when you blow in?
He was a dirt dust and a half, and then I don't know where he got those duds from, but they're pretty slick.
What kind of duds?
The vest and everything that he was wearing. I wish I made stuff like that.
I mean, what kind of vest was it?
The the like animal one that Percy was wearing.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, so listen, I got your standard survival gear.
I was in the card, okay?
No, I got you. Standard survival gear. Here is campfire equipment, some flint, some steel, rations, beans, biscuits, a little bit of gravy for you on the side. I know how y'all cowboys like to be. Honestly, I never thought I'd saw a fancy lady like yourself. She points to you, Victoria, kind of out there in the woods, in the hills out in the city, like around the city.
She's a real artist, inspiration and stuff.
Artist.
Well, I love to rough it, but it ain't worth it if you ain't cute. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I listen. I understand. The driver like steps over the counter, and all of her, all of her mini legs have boots on them that are very like detailed and super.
They're all jangling.
They're incredibly cool looking. And she goes, "Had these custom made for me. They allow me to still walk on walls and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?"
Oh, those boots are sick.
Listen, I could talk about boots all day, but I want to keep y'all. Plus, I gotta close up shop. So, here's a couple backpacks. Got some oats for your horses. And
I'm just imagining each progressive item is just put into Daisy's hand in a taller and taller stack.
And we already did the rope. You were probably gonna want yourself a tinderbox too. Don't want to run out of light creating source. There's you'll find wooden stuff all around. So unless there's anything else, that'll be $40.
What do we owe you? Okay. Victoria, can you reach for my wallet?
Yeah. Your pocket's so tiny.
I'm sorry. I'm very
Two fingers in there.
2 fingers.
I mean, it's gotta carry normal size money, so
It's just
shouldn't
folded
be
like
that
6
small.
times.
Little
She's
baby
got like the
wallet.
densest wad of cash, but there's only like 4 bills in there.
Is this $7? What are you doing? No, it's you pull out the $40 and give it to the trader, and she goes, "Well, happy to do business with y'all. Hope to see y'all later on. If you're all looking for any clothes around town, come on back to Suds and Duds and stuff, and I'll get you set up."
Ooh.
Let's switch outside. Zelen, you are outside making the conspiracy board, I guess, by the cart, most likely.
Inside the cart.
Inside the cart. Okay.
I've pinned. I'm imagining that we could just got like a Conestoga wagon, so she's pinning things to the interior canvas.
Okay, that's fair. You hear some rustling.
And by pinning, I mean like writing directly on, because well, no, she's writing. She's doing things in the sketchbook and then pinning them to the.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. You hear a sound, and Thunder like unhooks himself from the wagon and puts his head in, and looks around.
Okay. So, the question that everything hinges on is: does the key let you enter other people's memories, or is it your own memories?
You'd have to be pretty freaking old for this to be your memory.
Welcome back. Well, before Victoria and Daisy get back to the wagon, Thunder kind of makes a noise at you, and Zelen, you hear somebody kind of like, "Hello, is anybody in the wagon here?"
Yes, hello.
Jesse Love moves the flap.
Hello, deputy.
Hey, listen, I don't know if this is the longest of long shots. While y'all were walking around and asking questions, y'all didn't happen to go speak with the Knights, did you?
We did, yes.
Okay, so they are currently in my office, or the sheriff's office, demanding that I give them control of a building.
Specific building or just a general building?
I think they want the sheriff's office where the prison is held, the cell is. But problem is, just real quick, I need that for, the city stuff. And they claim to be commandeering it for, their campaign on the bandits around the area. Inspired by 3 strangers, giving them the zeal or whatever that dude was talking about.
I don't know what that dude is talking about.
I don't know what
But
that dude is talking about.
if you need some muscle to back you up in rousting them from your place of business, I can lend you a hand.
That'd be much appreciated.
Zelen entirely forgets that she is conserving power to go duke it out with the knights.
Some things are important.
Sure.
Zelen, do you follow Jesse?
Yes.
All right. You follow Jesse to the sheriff's office, where Gilder and Rose are inside with a couple of knights. And Gilder is speaking to the prisoner. He's like, "You're saying your father's piss could go 17 yards. A man of such strength, how did he ever get caught?" Jesse stops the whole conversation. "All right, listen. I brought one of the people you talked to. Please explain to them that you were not sending them on any sort of mission or crusade or some dumb shit." Gilder turns to face the two of you. Yes, Zelen, the incorruptible. Your spirit is one of glory and a little bit of curiosity. I like that. It's good to see. Perhaps, just maybe, you have what it takes to be a knight of Arbor.
Never.
No, believe in yourself. You could do great things.
the point is, you cannot commandeer the sheriff's office.
I beg your pardon? This is
You are not the sheriff.
I am not commandeering anything. This is the natural order. These people need protection. This is the greatest way to protect them. Having a central location from where which we can see the town, its people, and any oncoming dangers would give us the perfect vantage point from stopping these bandits. He seems very sure of himself. He stopped talking.
Zelen looks at Rose. What's she up to?
She kind of like moves some of her hair out of the way. Miss Ellen, I apologize that you have been dragged into this, but as Gilder said, we need a place where we can more efficiently watch the town before the bandits arrive. So this would be the simplest area to do that from. We're willing to pay for the use of the building, but we don't have another option. We don't have time to discuss and work out an agreement. We plan on setting up defenses in the next couple of days.
So, you want to protect the town.
We will protect the town, Zelen.
And what do you expect the town to do in return?
I expect the town to be saved, and that is all. Us Knights of Harbor do not expect anything in return. Gilder has said it before and said it again. We are Knights of Harbor because we aim to protect the people. We are not knights for glory, though glory is gained.
I have a hard time trusting proclamations like that.
Understandable, and I don't expect you to, nor do I wish to convince you. She doesn't say another word. She just kind of like starts to turn away to get back to work.
This is Jesse's office. In lieu of the sheriff, she is the deputy.
She is welcome to join us if she wants to help.
You need to be helping her inside her office. If you wish to be, a selfless hero of the town, you need to abide within the rules of the town.
There are times when rules no longer can be followed. One must break convention to create greater good in this world. Rose, continue with your work. Jesse, love, to you I offer this. A place at my side, Gilder Goldenrod, in the history of the Savior of Harbor. You are unable to take care of the town on your own. You are one person. We have the strength of the knights. Join us. Allow us to operate and run the defense effort. And your place will be secured. Know this, Jesse love. I see what you can do. You could be a Knight of Harbor. Jesse just kind of goes, okay. I'm not going to do that. And Zelen, thank you for trying. She pulls out a wand from her holster. Y'all have until the count of 3 to remove yourselves from the premises, or things will become problematic.
And then I started blasting.
Okay, Zelen, what's is there a sizable metal object just around?
The bars of the cell.
Ripping those out is going to require a lot of effort.
It sure will.
All right, Zelen's going to just slowly roll up her left sleeve to reveal metal arm.
Oh. Gilder takes notice of this and goes, a graft. It's graft.
Zellen's gonna say one more thing here.
Mhm.
When you put yourself above others, when you decide that you know best, that's not called being a hero. And being a villain is a perfectly viable path, but you have to understand what you're doing. Do you think you can?
Zelen, make me a roll to persuade them.
I was hoping to make a roll to intimidate.
You can do that instead. I think both work in this situation. That was a very
Well,
moving speech.
Luckily, it's a 4.
Okay.
Well, okay, not that luckily, but it is a 4.
It is a number. So you roll a 4, and Gilder goes to speak again, and Rose just kind of like walks in front of him. I can tell you're not someone who's going to back down from perceived authority, so I don't want to kill anybody in this town, and I will defend them to my last breath. I will not allow anyone to stand in the way of what I believe to be the path that will save the most people.
Well, I mean, if that's what you believe, then you shouldn't. But just don't lie about it.
There is
You must keep your eyes open.
there is a silence in this room as the two of you are kind of squared up on each other. We'll cut back to Daisy and Victoria. As you two are walking back to the covered wagon, the two of you see that the center of town is kind of in an uproar. There's a lot of people who are gathering on the main drag. What do you guys do?
Oh, what's going on? They throwing a hootenanny in town?
I can't see.
Back.
What's happening? I can't see. I need to just put this in the cart.
As soon Victoria, when you ask what's going on, you hear a voice behind you. Looks like another new person is in town, huh?
Oh, shit. Hey, Daisy, we gotta go.
Where?
Come on!
Where? Where are you?
Over there.
Just over there.
Picks her up.
Oh, and all the things at once.
Crumble to the ground.
Over there.
Oh, okay.
So
What's happening?
Victoria, as you carry Daisy and all the stuff with you towards the commotion, you two see walking into town in a green cloak, which hides red robes underneath, a person who is wearing a golden mask, and you can only see their eyes, which glow a piercing gold. A black circle kind of runs throughout the eye that vibrates and shifts and changes. As they step through the dirt into the town, one step at a time, the city kind of grows quiet. The people part, making way for them. And in a very gravelly, almost choking voice, they go, "Where is Jericho, Dyer?" As they say this, Victoria, Daisy, can you guys both make me a roll to kind of observe the area around you, or sense something passively?
Sure.
Boom.
Ooh, that's a
Oh.
9.
Oh,
It's a
Damn,
10.
that's a
Damn.
10. Y'all killing it. So
Drop everything and you see everything.
your eyes, you're in
Oh.
sort of in sync. You guys aren't like these other looky-loos that are just kind of like, who's this like really intense person? You guys kind of scan the environment as this person approaches and rasp those words out. The Percy, the guy who had just spoken to you, kind of also making reference to the person walking into town, is gone. He's just disappeared. Beyond that, the person who was wearing that golden mask removes it, and you can see that their skin is like a mix of vein and tree. They are like a they're pulsating something underneath their skin, and they kind of like move the mask ever so slightly, and as they do, the sun sets.
On Harbor.
Yes. When the sun sets, Daisy, Victoria, Zelen, you guys get flung backwards. You find yourselves close together soon. The area around you, the view of harbor, seems to rush faster and faster away from you as you move backwards at incredible speeds. The wind that you would normally feel is not present. This is an awful and unfamiliar sensation. You find
It's like standing as the tide recedes.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. You find yourselves just rocketing backwards at increasing speeds, more and more and more. You see you see each other. Just this pit in your stomach begins to form as you feel a little sick, and you find yourself standing in front of the door you walked through before.
what time is it?
It is about late at night, like when you guys got here. Name has their high beams on, facing the door, and goes, "Hey, you guys going into the door or what?
Uh,
It's chill if you don't
Um,
want to. It's like, no, not a big deal."
I'm
Thunder.
assuming Daisy is not carrying it.
You are not. All your money's
Uh-huh.
back too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was exactly the next thing she was going to check. Actually, Daisy opens her wallet. There's no more 3 ancient bills, I'm assuming, either.
No.
Well. Okay. Answers that.
Oh god, we left without thunder.
We left without everything. What was that?
Did
Daisy looks back at the door. Is it just a door now?
Nope, still a portal.
Oh.
The
Huh.
the area around you is a little different. You guys appear to be in some sort of bubble. It kind of surrounds this whole park that you were standing in before, and the buildings are still in front of you. The other two also have portals now.
Oh. Okay. Someone says, all right, well, we should come back in the morning after we've had time to recharge.
Daisy experimentally pokes at the bubble.
You cannot leave.
Bad news.
Can we look into the portal?
Yeah, it's the same swirling gray and white portal.
But now there are 3 of them?
Now there are 3 of them.
Oh.
One
Yes.
that leads to what you think might have been the sheriff's office in the past. One that kind of matches up with what was the lighthouse, and one that matches up with what is the rail yard.
Oh,
Wait.
what has happened? What is going on?
I don't know. It seems pretty like chill to me.
We left the store and that guy Percy was looking for was there in town.
he asked something about Jericho. Then we got flown
Sheriff.
back.
Okay. Did they? Are they the person who had the key?
I mean, I didn't see.
We didn't get to ask.
Okay, out of character is
You don't know.
like, we don't know. Okay. So it's still all right.
I
Zelena's
mean, he
now
was
having to
gonna-
do the conspiracy board in her head.
Activating conspiracy board.
you can throw it in name. There's a big van space back there.
Oh, but then we can't access it while we're in
Oh,
the
okay. No,
puzzle.
for sure.
You should charge yourself. You should get plug yourself into the cigarette lighter. And
Oh yeah, because our
name
van operates off of 220.
Actually, guys, we've been going for a little bit, so I think we should take a little bit of a break. Grab water, recharge, as it were. And when we get back, we can get back into it.
Alrighty.
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, if you guys are watching out there, I would, if you need to, go ahead, stretch your legs, get some water, have a nice time, and we'll be back after this short break.
That's what Wordy would say if he had any appendages.
Oh no, my appendages.
slice.
Okay. And muted. Hi, everybody. We're almost back, actually. Um, I just wanted to get some stuff out of the way while we're here. Real quick, let me ask you guys. Hey, how's the session going? How you enjoying yourselves?
Doing pretty good.
That's good.
Having a great time.
Happy.
I'm vexed by puzzles, but I will defeat them.
They are a problem. Well, hopefully this puzzle isn't too vexing. Though you had 3 minds working on it. This whole little adventure was written by myself, T Tornado, and Fiona, the gayest thing. Thanks you guys, by the way. It's my first time writing like a adventure path thing with people, and it was very fun starting it off. So hope you guys out there
It's your
enjoying
own.
it too. Yeah. That's her. There she is. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to Love Is All I Want on Twitter for providing us the name with our lovely loyal deputy, Jesse Love. Hey, do you want a character whose might be named after you in the show? You should tweet with the hashtag Tales of Harbor, and you might find somebody in the show with a name that's not too unsimilar to your own.
Just like that?
Oh my god, it's so easy. You just go to twitter.com. Hashtag Tales of
On
Harbor.
God?
Tell your friends. Tell everybody that you know about this cool show. On God. And
For real?
For
Just
real.
like that?
yeah, just like that. I've been thinking of lots of Wild West tropes that I wanted to do. We gotta fit in. Did you know Belle was something I made up off the cuff?
I was hoping.
The
it would be
Drider
aimed-
cowboy?
Belle is not the driver.
Or no, wait.
Belle's the,
Wait, fuck, who
the
was Belle?
lighthouse. The lighthouse guy.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I can't believe he's gonna get decapitated and become Trask.
I'm glad you're enjoying the session, Gopher.
Sorry if I kept folks waiting.
Nah, it's all good. Welcome back. All right. We are going to get back into it now as I swatch this over to the gameplay screen. It's you don't have to pay anything to cameo in Tales of Harbor. You just gotta, use them thingies. Help us tell people about the show because it's the only way we can promote it. All right. So, the 3 of you find yourself standing in the city of Harbor in a magical bubble in front of 3 magical doors with your demonic angelic van shining lights on the scene for you, and you have a friend who is creating a roadmap of the puzzle in their head. So are you guys like, just chilling, being cool cats? Because I'm cool with it.
We know. Okay, Percy. Okay, I'm gonna assume that Daisy and Victoria filled Zelen in on what happened at the end on their end.
Yeah, we just did before break.
Yeah.
So, the Percy knows more than he told us.
Mm.
Sus.
Mhm.
We can go back. in the door we just came out of and beeline directly to Percy and shake them down.
Good.
And make sure we get Thunder.
Can't forget.
We might not have time for Thunder.
How could you say that? And leave him behind? He's our friend.
We have a limited amount of time. We can't take him back.
I'll never leave my friends behind, Daisy.
When we
He's already behind. He's in the past.
You didn't choose to live like this.
when at some point, if we want to find the sheriff, I'm hoping that we can get there. Maybe one of these other portals is earlier, but
Maybe,
I have a sneaking suspicion there's still more to uncover before we begin heading into the unknown. In this door, we have some small amount of information with which to operate off of. But when we do go earlier and try to find the sheriff, Thunder will doubtless prove invaluable.
You'll
of course.
need to buy Thunder. Okay, so it sounds like you guys are going back through that door once more.
Yes.
So-
Okay. You guys step through the door
Camping.
as you, well, you know, what you did wasn't necessarily a bad idea to kind of more fit in with the setting, because that was it did things. I'll let you know now. You guys step through the door into the office of Jessie Love, the deputy of the city of Harbor. She goes, "Hi, welcome to the sheriff's office. Welcome to Harbor. Can I help y'all?"
We're just passing by.
We're good.
Into the sheriff's office.
Yeah, it was-
Just wanted to say hi
Do
to
I?
local authorities.
All right.
We're new,
Cool. Well,
and
What-
we're not here to cause trouble.
that's good. I'm unfortunately the sheriff isn't here to greet you himself. He's been gone for a couple days. But I mean, y'all seem like upstanding sorts, really forthcoming with information about not causing trouble. So, thanks.
You know.
Yeah, thanks. I guess.
You've got your hands full
What? Wait, what?
with that. She points at the piss bandit.
You want to know why I'm in here?
The reservoir. It's okay.
I don't even know where I'm in here.
I regret.
Zell just yells out loud and walks out. I regret.
Leaves.
I didn't do anything.
Well, she regrets.
Sure.
Daisy also turns to leave.
Victoria follows. Okay, I'm gonna go get Thunder.
Okay, we'll meet you at the workhouse.
Just
Sounds good.
runs towards the stable.
Okay.
Still spends like a minute watching the dance, so
All right. We'll split this up.
raptured by the rhythm.
Real quick. So Daisy, Zellen, you guys run over to the workhouse immediately. It's a little earlier in the day, so it's a little less busy now. The tellers are starting to kind of get set up in some of the booths, and you don't see too many people here. You do see Percy. He is leaned against the wall still, cigarette in hand, and he kind of like scans the room as you guys walk in.
All right, Zelen walks right up to him.
Howdy, stranger. How can I help you?
Daisy, do you come with me?
Yeah.
All right. Zelen looks at him. Do you know who I am?
No, stranger, I don't.
Daisy, is he lying?
What? What? Do you? I mean, I guess I can roll intuitive.
Yeah, roll intuitive for me. Roll them dice.
I suppose you're not unfounded. Does to ask if Daisy can sense people, given just how I've statted her, but I'll see.
Well,
who's-
you
I
have
love how you think she
got
has
38 years of existing with people and
35.
seeing faces.
You old lady.
I'm not 40. I'm not even close to 40 yet. Come on.
Daisy rolled them bones.
Sucks. Not an old lady.
Oh man.
I think
Daisy-
I rolled a 4.
Daisy pushing 40 over here.
No.
You rolled a 4. Daisy, you notice that his accent is gone. He very pointedly just kind of he's like, you can't really get a sense that he's lying about like not knowing you guys.
He's changed.
Listen, stranger, I don't know who you are, and I'm not really aiming for it. I'm here to find work.
I thought you were here to find the person with the golden eyes.
His eyes narrow at that. Fuck this. I'm just gonna roll it on my desk. I need to hide this one.
Here's
Okay.
roll them oogie boogie dice.
He kind of goes, I can assure you, I'm not the faintest what you're talking about.
Sorry?
I can assure you, I'm not the faintest what you're talking about.
They have skin like tree bark. They're dressed for the desert. Golden mask. You told us you were looking for them.
I've never spoken to you before, stranger. He appears to be getting agitated and kind of raising his voice. I think you might want to, skedaddle. I'm not interested in continuing this.
Something has happened to us.
Cool. That's
And I
not
don't
my
like it.
business. If you want to talk about your problems, going over to the cabinet, drown yourself in a booze. Don't talk to me about it. You got something to say?
No, she's like looking between them. Just,
Why are you being so evasive? You told us last time.
I don't know what you mean by last time. This is the first time we've met.
Dylan, come on.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. We should go.
Yeah, you should go. All right?
We'll see you around.
Probably not, if I can help it.
Okay, Daisy. So, either... No. Okay, so perhaps he is not involved in any time shenanigans. But then what's his involvement with the golden-eyed stranger?
I mean, even if he is, he's probably not just gonna tell us in a crowded room.
It wasn't that crowded.
Wasn't that place like full?
Not this early in the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
hanging early. Well, even so, I mean, he probably has his own reasons for being here.
I'm going to be super fair because you did roll a 4 and the DC wasn't that high. I never wanted to be said that I did not give you guys any information you may have needed. You noticed that his clothes were dirty. He wasn't wearing the same stuff you saw him last time in.
Well, right. Like I said, he might be what you're saying, but
Does he change
He's
his
not gonna
clothes
act
later
like
in
it.
the day, or is this different?
You're not sure?
not sure.
While you two ruminate on that, Victoria, You approach the stable and you hear bump bump and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and one more time and 1 and
She's
2
approaching
and
this
4
time playing on beat with the guitar,
the
booking it towards the stable.
the horses do not like lose a step. They kind of groove a little harder. Make me a performance check, actually.
You are the horse singer.
Singer of the horses. Ooh, okay. So you and the horses sort of like they kind of line up, and you actually see Thunder leading the performance as the horses start moving in like V formations and like doing different like marching orders around each other. And Pauline just is like, "Wow, you're really good, stranger. Hi, my name's Paul. Pauline, how can I help you?"
Pauline, I've come for Thunder. Oh, and a carriage. Here's $20.
Okay, stranger. Pauline kind of
No time to waste.
kind of flabbergasted. She just kind of goes, how did you know the horse's name was Thunder?"
He might not remember me, but I'm sure he knows in his heart.
I'm gonna roll a secret roll. Okay. She brings out Thunder and gets the carriage and everything ready. And Thunder looks at you and squints. And that's all I'm gonna tell you.
My God.
So
Thunder's a time horse.
you've acquired Thunder once more. You have a horse.
Thunder is already hooked up to the carriage by the next time we loop.
We must be off, Thunder. To the workhouse.
The Thunder with ludicrous speed dashes off towards the workout. It's crazy fast.
Sonic boom.
You Daisy Zelen, you see Victoria with Thunder the horse once more.
What's that in the distance? Oh.
The gang's all here.
Part of the team.
You act fast. Well, good job. Where are we even going with this horse? Should we actually look for the sheriff?
The
Did you
sheriff
guys get any
has
cool new intel?
the only information I've acquired is that my previous assumptions are apparently not correct.
Not entirely correct.
Percy, the Percy we met, he's not dressed like he was last time. So either he gets changed later in the day, or there's something. Perhaps he's replaced by a doppelganger. Maybe. There's too many things I don't know.
That lady who ran the grocery store said that he gets some nice new duds, but he didn't ever come to her for them. As people who have run through virtually the entirety of this town at least like 2 or 3 times, have we seen any other notable high-end tailors or clothing stores in town aside from that grocer?
The grocer is the only clothing store in town. A lot of people aren't wearing fancy stuff here. Probably the fanciest stuff are like, you see the girls that are standing outside the cabinet. They have very high dress sluts and stuff, and they're dressed in probably the most nice looking clothing in town, save for maybe Jessie. She has some pretty good duds.
He was wearing an animal skin vest. Maybe he got it directly from the source. There's a tannery at the other end of town.
Perhaps.
To the tannery!
That everybody wants to go? All right.
If everybody wants to go.
God.
Oh,
Zell gets
sure,
in
I
the
guess.
carriage.
All right.
And begins reassembling the conspiracy board on the wall of the carriage.
So you guys dart through town. Getting thunder will give you chances to go to more places during the day, because you can move faster. So you guys dart across town and go to the tanning hut.
I think.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Oh, good. What do you think?
All right. So on goes to Daisy. I think. Here's my new theory. At some point during the day, the man we know as Percy is possessed by a specter that compels him to change his clothes, and the specter knows about this golden-eyed figure.
Uh-huh. A specter?
A wraith? A demon?
Yeah, I know what it is. Why do you think that?
He has information, or I'm just trying to find an explanation that fits the facts presented.
Where do the ghosts come in?
He changes clothes.
Yeah?
And later in the day, he'll be searching for this golden-eyed figure, but he is not in the morning.
Okay.
I think the specter is searching for the golden-eyed figure, and Percy is merely its vessel.
Oh, okay. Well, put that on the board as a maybe, sure.
Selden writes specter ? And pins it to the Percy.
We shouldn't say no to any ideas, I guess, but maybe a little more evidence to the existence of a specter here might be a little worth it.
Maybe. So you guys, unless there's anything else, you guys approach the tanning hut, where you see a very nervous-looking man. His hair is blonde. He is covered in animal skin, and he is looking around so nervously. You can see the side of his house has been blown out, and he's just kind of like, "Oh God, okay, we're gonna get all our stuff. The kids are already 10 miles down the road. Bernice has got them, and I just gotta pack it up. I don't need to be here anymore. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay."
Hello, sir.
It's,
Selden sticks her head out of the back to the front of the
it's a headless creature of the night.
It's only the head.
What a strange sight. This huge, horrible horse carriage. I have kind of imagined Victoria standing where she should be sitting this whole time.
Yeah, like riding it like a fucking Roman chariot.
Yeah.
Are you guys bandits come to take everything I've ever owned? Please don't. I only have several things left.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're here to ask about a vest.
Oh, yeah, I have plenty of vests. You can steal them all you want. I'm not going to fight you.
Okay, what happened here?
Oh,
Daisy points to the giant hole and the very panicked man.
my house was robbed by bandits much like yourself, and they took all my...
We're not bandits.
Okay. People who...
Wait, they usually do this? They usually blow out the back of people's houses when they rob them?
No, I wasn't awake when it happened. The sheriff showed up and took care of all the stuff. Just the house is being rebuilt. Yeah, Sheriff Dyer. He was here, just a couple days ago when this happened.
Oh, it's happened several days ago, and you're still panicked?
Oh, I'm panicked pretty much all the time now. Bandits could be anywhere. They could be even right in front of me, claiming not to be bandits.
Daisy looks around.
When your head moves, he backs up.
Victoria looks at or Zone looks at Daisy. I don't know what Victoria does.
Victoria also looks at Daisy.
Why me?
All right, manager, what's up?
You don't look like a bandit.
I think I don't. I look like Dr. Quinn. Sorry, Dr. Wynn.
That's
Dr. Quinn, but spelled with a W.
I think we all look like a bunch of.
Wedison Mummin.
you can say woman. The word woman exists. And medicine exists. Holy shit.
I had to commit to the bit.
I understand. I realize it should have been the Winterl store, but whatever.
General store. That's as general as it gets. It's not a proper noun.
Anyway, yeah, he goes, listen, I'll tell you anything you want to do, just don't bandit me.
I mean, we won't.
Oh,
We
good.
were never
is that
going
the
to.
deal?
Okay.
That's easy.
We were never going to.
Oh, good.
I know, that's why it's so easy.
Oh, good. Okay, they're not going to steal everything you own, Hutchins. Isn't that great? Yeah. And the wife and kids.
Well, you said you'd give us info.
Yep, I'll give you anything you want, just don't steal my things.
Have you seen a person in a robe with golden eyes? Or
If you
or a
want me to
golden
have,
mask?
I sure have.
Oh,
But have
where
you
did
really?
you see them?
He kind of scans over all your faces and, the main drag of town?
Okay.
Did you really?
He shakes in his boots.
I mean, come on.
All right, you grilled it out of me. Oh God, the interrogation from the rabbit was so strong. My fortitude couldn't handle it. Oh,
Just
I was
asking you a question.
I was beaten by your superior oratory skill.
Hey, come on.
Oh God,
Come on.
she's
You
gonna
don't
choke me to
you-
death.
I'm not choking
Oh
you.
God, her powers.
I want to roll cute to really convince him with the plain facts in front of his face that I am a tiny rabbit.
Roll cute.
With the grip strength.
Yeah, with a whippers.
The gwibbles, little gwibbles.
Daisy's little whoopers.
Oh, touch me with your little whippers.
Oh no, she's gonna kill me with those whipples.
Roll them, bro.
That's a 5. Okay, so you obviously don't choke him, and he
Just so everybody knows, I'm not choking him.
I'll choke you with my little whippers.
he
Get you with my little whippers.
he kind of goes, oh, okay, you're not gonna choke me, but this might be some sort of like ancient hold or something. I won't move just in case this kills me. But
I don't have to touch you. I'm not.
oh
touching
gosh, she
you.
can kill me without touching me.
No.
Listen, if you don't kill me without touching me, I never saw no golden-eyed figure or anything. All I saw was the sheriff leaving town, and I was gonna do it too. After my house blew up, he chased away, people in the distance, and came back and told me that he had found someone.
Oh.
Who did he find?
Ooh.
He didn't explain further. He just said he had to go.
He didn't say anything else.
Nope.
Not like where he was going or.
He just started. I saw him. Since I lived furthest to the edge of town, I saw him leaving towards the way the rail yard goes. I don't know. I just didn't want to pry. I figured the sheriff might find me too annoying and try to kill me and steal all my things.
Maybe like north.
Yeah, north sounds
Or-
good. Yep, I agree with what you say. You got it out of me. Yep, definitely. Your silence spoke volumes.
I'm asking.
It was definitely northeast. All of the questions, they weigh upon my soul.
Okay, I look around this guy's tannery. Are there any leather vests in evidence?
Yes, there are. You see quite a few, actually. They are buckskin. They're made from deer antler animal.
What is
Deer
the
antler animal, yes.
That is
was
correct.
was Percy wearing a similar one?
Correct, he was.
Was the bandit in the jail wearing a buckskin vest?
Correct. He was.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so I guess I guess Percy could have picked up his vest. Future Percy could have picked up a vest here and put it on.
Coulda.
Ghost Percy.
Ghost Percy.
Future Ghost Percy.
Spectre Percy.
Spectre.
The tanner goes, oh, listen, I don't got much in this world. I just know how to tan hides. So if you're looking for something, I can give you 3 vests free of charge. They'll keep you warm in the night and really kind of pop the eye, as it were. I'm not much for fashion. I'm not like the drider lady at the general store, but here he goes and grabs you 3 vests. I gave out one earlier because I thought some guy was gonna just murder me to death, but he didn't. Thank goodness. So here's
Who did you give it to?
just a stranger who had just wandered into town.
Ellen puts on her vest.
Over the vest she was already wearing.
Yes.
Okay.
Does he pick out good vests that match?
Absolutely not.
There's
roll to match.
there's a child's vest for Daisy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good.
No, if that's everything, and you're definitely not gonna kill or rob me.
What did he look like?
He had kind of blonde hair and blue eyes, and he was carrying a shooter on his waist. He seemed like a real rough and tumble type. One of them traveling cowboys.
Okay, thank you.
We got a match.
Okay, is that like a good thank you, or we're gonna be back and murder you thank you?
It's probably we'll never be here again. Thank you.
Victoria claps a hand down on his shoulder. Thanks, man.
He passes out.
Just straight to the floor, face first.
Like a sack of hammers.
Oh God, we gotta get out of here before the deputy shows up.
Jesse just somewhere going, something stupid is happening.
Okay,
This guy's a riot.
so
Guy's dead.
Percy was not yet wearing a vest, but we know he has one. Also, the bandits seem to get their name from having robbed this guy's stock of vests and are wearing them. But what were they doing before?
Yeah, are these just like
Not wearing
totally
vests.
new guys? Were they like the bare chest bandits before 5 days ago?
They'll fear the name. Oh, it's actually really cold. You know what? You know what, boys? New plan.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Jesse goes about here. These guys are still at camp. You guys are still good on your first day. Okay, cool. So Hutchins falls over, collapsed in fear of the terrifying bandits. Where are you guys headed next?
Okay, I have 3 thoughts.
Yes.
3 thoughts, head empty.
You know what? Actually, I have 2 thoughts.
2 thoughts, head empty.
Okay.
It's too late in the day to do one of them. We could go to that bandit camp in our disguise, points at vest. Or we could continue, like, walking around town. We know that the figure shows up at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. You also know where they came from. And how, like, they came through the main drag of town from this direction.
So they came from, like, the bandits are out.
They came. Like
It seems like everything is to the northeast.
currently.
all the mysteries.
There's so much
Okay.
things to learn in and out of town.
Okay, Victoria and Daisy, do you want to gather information in town, or do we want to go northeast to uncover bandits or mysterious figures?
Yeah, I don't really know where else we go in town.
There's
There's
places
the
you haven't
cabinet.
visited.
And
Oh,
the
right.
bank, the mayor's office, and the rail yard. They may have seen. I suppose it's possible the sheriff stopped by there on his way out of town. They may know something about, and like have information on where the rail goes.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a clue.
Could be.
I
Anything.
think there's a canyon nearby, if I'm remembering.
Correct.
Just curious, would Daisy does that canyon equate to anything in modern history, or is it just
The
or is there
canyon.
no such thing in modern armor?
No, there is the canyon. The canyon is kind of where that one train that goes through harbor, is like where it where that eventually will be. This rail line, kind of updates and gets more modern over the years.
Right.
They elevated, make additions and stuff to it, but it's like where the central train in harbor goes, the one train that goes in and out of harbor.
Old train faller canyon.
It's Daisy would probably recognize it because her family uses the train to visit if they can.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized something.
Mhm.
As Zelen stands here at the very edge of town, looking northeast,
Mhm.
she turns to Victoria and says, "This is the first time I've ever I've ever been able to look anywhere and not see a building."
That is true.
Ah. What do you think? You like it?
Plains, hills, and mountains.
I have become very aware of how dependent I am on modern technology in order to exist.
I think it's really pretty, but I think it might be kind of lonely if I weren't here with you guys. Of course, that means you two, Thunder.
Especially you. Actually, only you. I'm glad I have you by my side, my faithful friend.
Wonder if Victoria is one of them horse girls. She's gonna start driving.
Detail about her, really.
Gonna start buying shirts off Facebook.
she saw that horse eat a bird and was like, metal! It changed everything, but in a completely opposite direction than it changed me.
My trauma.
All right, I need a call. Where are you guys headed?
I don't know.
We cannot goof the whole night.
Okay, let's go to the rail yard.
All right, to the rail
Thank
yard.
you. Thank you for making it go.
You head with Thunder to the rail yard. You get there, and the rail yard is in shambles.
Oh.
Oh.
The worker at the rail yard is just going, for the life of me, Jesus. Okay, so we'll get a couple of people from the town, help us reset everything up here, benches and everything. He doesn't seem to notice you guys when you walk up, and then we'll terrible day. Okay.
Hot damn! What happened here?
The rail's not running at the moment. Sorry. There's been some form of sabotage in the night. Somebody smashed up the railway heading to the south, and I received word that way further north, the rail's been destroyed as well. So no trains are running this way at all.
Oh, jeez. How long that been a thing?
This is news I'm receiving since this morning.
Do you
Just
think
today?
I just heard about it today. That's not good. This train is important for getting supplies and stuff to town.
You think
Yeah,
it was
that
the
could,
bandits?
I wouldn't count on it. Well, bandit wouldn't come here with Sheriff Dyer around. Even if he's been gone, he's probably patrolling, right?
Speaking
Oh,
of
I
the
mean-
sheriff,
Yeah, what about him?
did he pass through here on his way out of town?
I mean, I did see him. I didn't think he was heading out of town. I figured he was coming back. Are y'all in need of the sheriff?
Yes.
Well, like I said, I saw him heading up this northern way towards that canyon there. He points towards like a little rock outcropping where you can see there's a very clear path that the rail would go through. But it's a couple of all like a half a day's travel. Take a lot of time to get there.
Not at the speed of thunder.
Thunder puffs out his chest.
Some proud looking horse.
Well, listen.
So flies.
I need to work to get this fixed as soon as possible. I need to make sure these people aren't stranded here in the case of an emergency too. So, if you need help with security, you might want to talk to them night fellas up the hill. They seem to want to help people. So,
Do you believe them?
I mean, yeah, I've heard about them. They wander around, stopping crime and whatnot.
They wander around in town or other towns?
Other towns, they seem to be pretty set on staying here and name themselves the Knights of Harbor, as it were.
I
So
wonder
they
why.
were the knights of something else beforehand?
Didn't ask. I just heard about knights traveling around doing good deeds.
A likely story.
I mean, that's what I did hear.
Well, I believe that is what you heard.
Okay, cool. Anyway, I have very important work to get back to, so if there's nothing else.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank you. He gets back to work fixing up the rail yard.
So you have no suspects in who caused this damage?
If I had to say something, it might have been those bandits. It might have been drunk knights. It could have been some of the people down at the workhouse. They get rowdy sometimes.
Zelen surveys the damage. Is this like, how bad is it?
It's
And,
it's
like, how
pretty
focused is it?
bad. The focus is, you probably need to roll some sort of investigation to, like pick up on more fine things. But the bulk of it is like destroying the ticketing booth. Some of the rail is scuffed up and bent, but not broken.
I'm smart. I'll roll.
Yeah, give it a shot. A lot of like the benches and stuff around here are just decimated. They're
There's a 5.
firewood.
Show us your big juicy brain.
Keep
Daisy.
rolling these. I keep rolling these snake eyes and then a 5.
Daisy, with your 5, you spy underneath some
I'm
of
an
the
engineer.
rubble, something shiny.
Daisy picks it up.
It is
Lucky penny.
it is a belt buckle.
Huh.
It has a bear claw on it.
Interesting.
Mhm.
You recognize this at all?
Not personally, no.
Hmm.
If it belonged to one of the ruffians that did this, maybe show it to the deputy. Maybe she'll have a better idea.
Maybe. Well, thank you for your help.
Not a problem.
Let's go.
All right. Where are we headed to next?
Well, I don't know. Out of character, I'm going to say we head towards the mayor's office because that's where the deputy is. In character, I'm going to say let's head to the mayor's office. Maybe they're in charge. They might know something.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That was roughly where Daisy was thinking of, just because they haven't checked with them, and
All right.
Avoid the bank for as long as possible. I want to be near that urine.
So much piss.
we'll do that in the next
Disgusting.
day.
You know, guys, you know, one of the places you have to walk through a portal is the bank.
Ew.
Ugh. Well, maybe that's a before it gets urinated on portal.
God, I
You'll
hope.
only go to the past bank.
I'm gonna bring a bag of sawdust just in case.
Just throw it in first.
It's in the back of the van.
So you guys go to the mayor's office. It's a very nice building. High ceilings and pillars and stuff. The doors actually open, and you can see Jessie Love speaking to somebody who is behind a wall, and she seems frustrated. She kind of slams her hands and turns down and like moves her glasses, and she says, "Listen, Mayor, Mr. Harper, Jericho has been missing for 2 days. I got people wandering around this town, worried sick that bandits are going to attack any day now. I got mysterious happenings going on down at the rail yard. Hutchins is losing his mind once more. This is not normal. It's way worse than normal, I promise. You got the workhouse is never been busier. I'm sure you've seen more than a couple new people. We got 3 new people rolling into town, immediately starting asking people about stuff. I don't think this is a bunch of coincidences. Jericho's gone, and he hasn't left any word or note or anything. Those Knights show up, and they start making demands and stirring people up. This is a recipe for disaster. We need to make a decision, sir." You guys don't hear anything for a bit, and a voice comes back. Very good, Jesse. I think we should do something about it. In fact, I'm giving you full rights and powers as a deputy. How does that sound? Sir, I'm already the deputy. We need a plan. The people of this town are in danger. Capital idea. I think what we should do is get on a boat in the center of the desert and sail it as far as the eye can see. Jessie just kind of like moves her chair back and turns and then starts leaving. Have a good day, Jessie. I hope you have a good time. Onward to chess with myself. You guys see Jessie exit the mayor's office.
Hello again, deputy.
I know strangers. Bye.
Hello again. Is there anything you need help with, ma'am?
Yes. We're up at the rail yard investigating.
Investigating
Daisy?
what?
Well, it's kind of a mess, but we did find this belt buckle. Does this look familiar at all?
She takes the belt buckle from you and examines it. This is the insignia of the Buckskin Bandits. Where'd you find? You said this is by the rail yard?
Yeah, it was dropped under the tracks and stuff.
Would y'all mind coming with me?
Sure.
If this is about the vests, we just were given them by the tannery man. We are not affiliated with the bandits.
This is not about
Wow,
the
I
vests.
forgot I was
I
wearing this.
Did
It's
not
real
assume
comfy.
you guys were bandits. You're investigating crimes. This is not the common tactic taken by the bandits. She leads you back to the sheriff's office, and she moves over to where the bandit is, and she holds up the belt buckle to the bars. Did you and your boys attack the rail yard last night? Or a couple nights ago? The bandit just kind of goes, "Oh, I was blackout. I barely remember a thing. I think I remember something about coming to harbor to kind of like, set up shop a little bit, but couldn't tell you about no attack on a rail yard. No, sir." All right. All right.
Snellen gets up to the bars and leans in close. Who runs the Buckskin Bandits?
Oh, that's Brutus Buckskin. Toughest son of a bitch this side of harbor.
We're in harbor.
There's like maybe two sides if you're being generous.
How does that work geographically?
We're in the middle, actually. So.
Downtown.
I just thought it sounded cooler when I said it. And
All sides, shut up.
can I take that one again?
Okay, how tough is this guy?
What?
Brutus Buckson, toughest son of a bitch this side of the rails.
We're in between the two sets of rails.
Another one? Oh god, there is.
Okay, hold on. Brutus Buckskin, toughest son of a bitch. Hold up.
Compare him to some kind of animal.
Tougher than 30 bears.
Okay, that's.
Is that what he wears it on his belt?
There's a big long story about him being like, thrown to the woods at a young age and surviving off of killing and eating bears.
Is that why he has it on his belt?
I guess I didn't ask him about lore. I was just in it for money.
But he does, right?
Sure. Listen, lady, you're asking the wrong guy. I pissed on a building.
Sure did.
I suppose you wouldn't know anything beyond the base level bandit facts. I doubt they'd trust you.
But I mean, well, that's rude. I guess, but is this your attempt at getting more information out of me? Because I get it, I understand, but
hey, deputy.
Yeah, what's up?
I couldn't help but overhear that you said Jericho's been missing for 2 days.
Yeah, that's about right.
So you saw him 2 days ago?
I sure did.
Okay. What was he doing? If you don't mind me asking.
He was patrolling, doing everything he would normally do. And then then Hutchins' house got hit. And we I guess that was after the rail yard, so that's why everybody's so nervous about these bandits. But Jericho, what's up?
Sorry, just out of character. Is Daisy right in remembering that the Knights said he was missing for 5 days?
Correct.
Also, Hutchins did say his house was attacked 4 or 5 days ago, didn't he?
Yes.
Well, suddenly the deputy is the one inconsistent here.
She is?
I thought it was going to be the other way around.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Trusting authority.
That's what we should have trusted the vigilantes the whole time.
The pisser.
Not the pisser.
Always
He's
trust.
the bandit.
Always trust the pisser.
Criminal.
You can only trust an honest man.
Jesse,
Sure is honest about that part.
Jesse,
Yeah.
Jesse kind of goes, listen, if you have any information regarding the deputy, you found this, and y'all seem to be good at investigation. So if any information regarding the deputy, the sheriff, if you know where he might be headed, I'd love that information.
Mm.
According to Hutchins, he went northeast and then returned, saying he. Just make sure I remember this right. He said he found someone and then went back the same direction.
He like went to go chase bandits away from Hutchins' house. When he came back, he essentially said, I found somebody out there, and then he like left again, going the same way towards that little rock outcropping that the rail heads through.
Still not entirely certain why he would report having found someone before going to get them, unless he was getting something that he needed in order to go get them.
We're gonna have to talk to Hutchins again to find out if the sheriff did anything in between.
Should probably get him off the floor.
Wake up!
Let's give him something to soothe his nerves. Let's go to the cabinet and buy booze. And then Hutchins will be more sensible after we get him drunk. Is that how it works?
I don't know about sensible,
Daisy?
but he might be chill.
That seems like
I mean,
I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but that seems bad.
What you
Seems
think
like
would
a
be
bad
good
thing
then,
to do
Daisy?
to do to someone. We probably shouldn't drug them.
How about a gift?
Listen, we're not going to like force him to drink it. We're going to present it.
I guess so.
And then he could present us with more info.
I mean, I guess it could work. It just seems a little shady.
Deputy Love, how long have the Knights been hanging around?
They showed up after a bit before Jericho left. They didn't really interact that much, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you been out to that canyon?
I haven't been able to leave town very much because,
I mean,
yeah.
Not recently, just
Before?
at all.
Yeah,
Ever.
I've been there before. There's an old rail station there.
What's it for?
It used to be the railway in town before the one got built here. Used to have to ride that way first. It's mostly.
Are there any mines or anything out there? Any resources being exploited?
I mean, the things you find in Harbor aren't necessarily precious metals, more like precious objects. There's a ton of old world, like, idols and masks and, gem and, like, magical crystal balls and stuff buried all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Does that make up the bulk of what goes on these railways around the year?
This railway primarily around the years for food, clothing materials, things people need to make a living out here.
And survive.
Yeah, there's a car for precious stuff, but it's mostly being sent to like the coastal cities and whatnot for their museums. All right. Well,
I see. Thank you.
not a problem. Are y'all done questioning the witness, or?
Yeah, yeah.
What information could this man have? He urinates outside like an animal.
I urinate outside like a man. I stand on my own 2
Hey.
feet. I don't lift my leg for anything.
Nothing?
Not even a little bit.
How do you move?
I shuffle. Jesse kind of goes, if, I mean, he did confirm that, the bandits were in town. At least, he just wasn't sure about the attack. If anything, I would, I would bet that he's not alone. I just haven't seen another person with this belt buckle, or a vest for that matter, in town. I've been at the mayor's office most recently, so I'll probably actually take a look around. I should get back to it. Listen, y'all have been real kind, and if y'all find anything else, by all means, come let me know. I appreciate you. And she wheels out of the office.
I know it's required that you ingest food and water, but it still weirds me out to think about.
Do you not at all?
No.
You want to try?
I cannot.
My mouth is about 4 inches deep. There's no room. And it might damage me.
Shame.
As you guys are talking, the day is beginning to draw closer to a close. The sun is not, down past the horizon yet, but it is lower in the day. So I'm going to need a call on where you guys are headed next.
Okay, we're going to the cabinet to procure booze, and then we're going back to Hutchins to ask him some more pointed questions.
Okay.
We can.
You guys go to the cabinet. There's a bouncer outside. He doesn't seem to mind that you guys are going in. Inside, you see a very lavishly dressed woman and a whole bunch of girls who are fanning themselves and waving at you, making kissy faces.
That
I-
kind of place, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if this is the right kind of place, actually.
The lady behind the counter goes, "Hello."
Hey.
Hi.
She kind of looks across all of you. Her eyes are pitch black, little speckles of white in them. You all appear to be in search of something. How can Lucia Ravel help you?
Gulp.
This woman is about 23, 22. She says again, "How can Lucia Ravel help you?"
We need some liquor to go.
Of course. Liquor on the move. A cowboy's first and only friend. But is that everything you're looking for? And she begins to pull out a very fancy bottle and pour some of it for you.
Have you, while we're here, have you seen a figure in a robe with a golden mask?
Yes, I have.
Oh. Can you tell us when and where?
When I made my annual stop at the abandoned rail yard up the way, and when was about 4-ish days ago, where I saw several things, including the person you're describing.
Did you see the sheriff there as well?
I did.
Anyone else with them?
No. They were meeting in secret. I didn't want to intrude.
Okay. Well,
You're being very upfront about this.
thank you.
I like to be kind to future patrons.
Daisy looks around the entire the room. I don't know about that.
They never do.
Do you
Right.
understand time?
The flow of it?
Yes.
I
Can you see
suppose.
through time?
I don't believe I can.
Oh. Okay, so that wasn't. You said future patrons. I thought maybe you could see
Oh,
the future. That would have been
she just
very
thinks we're
handy.
gonna come back.
Oh, you won't be coming back.
Well,
We will, but it may be in the past.
I it, it's a long story, and it's probably not going to be important in a few hours.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. For the very interesting story, the booze is on the house. Um, the information, however, will not be.
Oh.
I was afraid of that.
Do you
She.
accept cash?
No, I do not. I
I was
have
also afraid of that.
more than enough money. She looks at the three of you, and she looks at you first, Daisy. You, little rabbit. There is
Yes.
a radiance within you that is hidden away.
Is there?
Yes. I'm just curious why you hide it.
What? I'm not hiding anything.
She
I'm
kind
just-
of smiles at you slightly.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just
I believe you.
getting by.
Okay.
Okay.
Very well. She turns to you, Victoria. In you, I see a past filled with so much turmoil.
I'm sorry, I think you cut out for a lot of that for me.
So much turmoil is what she said. You find a strength to carry on despite this. It's fascinating. I wonder, do you believe the strength will continue?
Can't stop, won't stop.
That was loud. I'm sorry, the big noise came from across my wall. Oh, confidence. I like it. It shows potential for so many things. She lastly turns to you, Zelen, and goes, and in you, a primal urge, something deeper. Dare I say darker?
I don't know about that, but
You don't.
my will is.
Mechanical.
I'm sorry?
She smiles at you slightly.
Thank you for the liquor.
Of course. Please return to the cabinet at your earliest convenience.
Maybe earlier than you expect.
Oh,
Lovely. Well then, have a nice day. I have many people to attend to. And she claps her hands, and illusion magic starts to fill, like fly throughout the establishment, where lots of people who were hidden from you now become visible, and they're all getting attention from all the girls in the cabinet. Have a nice day. We're very busy, so I'll have things to attend to.
Zelen walks right out.
See ya.
Bye.
All right.
just constant little beads of sweat flying.
All right. So we're going to Hutchins' house?
Yes.
All right.
We return.
All right. So, as the sun is beginning to set, you approach Hutchins, and he's stirring from earlier. He goes, "Oh God, oh, the force of 1,000 suns clasped upon my shoulder."
Hey!
Ah! Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you're awake. Good.
Oh, God, they're
We
back.
have brought you what they call liquid courage.
I mean, if you need to poison me, I'll happily accept so you don't kill me with your guns and knives.
I mean, I
Still
guess
totally
you're not
unarmed.
technically wrong, but
Drinks it immediately. Well, while the poison's acting, how can I help you?
When the sheriff returned, what else did he do?
Oh, he made sure he had his wand in his holster, and he touched the ground for like a good solid minute and a half, and then he just
Where?
right around there. He points to like a patch of dirt.
what could that be for?
As you surround it, it looks like a plot was dug out.
Daisy, what do you know about this dirt?
What?
Without rolling anything, Daisy, this dirt is incredibly fertile. Um, Small plants would grow here with a lot of um, with not a lot of trouble. They're not vying for nutrients from other plants nearby. The dirt here is like not really loose. So like if you were to plant something here, you would expect it to bear fruit as if it was allowed to reach maturity.
I mean, seems like good, good soil. Complain about anything. Thrive, probably thrive here as long as you took care of it.
Did something like come out of the ground here?
No, it just appears to be empty.
When you say empty.
It's just a hole in the ground with dirt around the hole.
You know who's covered in dirt? Percy.
He is covered in dirt.
Or he was.
Yeah, is he still covered in dirt now?
We may not have time to find out.
He might not.
Percy may be a zombie and a ghost.
Perhaps.
Daisy can't even finish her protest. Another idea for the board.
Thunder looks towards the setting sun and goes.
Well, it's time to go.
With like a bassy neigh, just kind of like.
Space fried horse.
Fucking the ground shakes at the strength of Thunder's whinny.
Ah, crap.
I'm gonna need a call. Do you guys head back to the center of town, or where you know Percy will likely be, or do you head towards the spot where the sheriff supposedly had headed to?
I mean, we know the cloaked figure comes right past us, right?
They will walk right by you.
What do you? I kind of think we just hunker here.
Cool.
And meet them.
Okay. You guys wait until.
Or I guess if we walk towards where they come from, we'd have more time.
You will.
All right, so let's do that.
All right. I don't think we're gonna need to move maps for this. So you guys begin walking northeast. It doesn't take you very long as the sun begins to crest behind the horizon that you come into contact with that same figure, green cloak, covering red robes, and a golden mask. They stumble forward into view, very clearly weak, and they are clutching their abdomen, their side. They see you, and sand comes out of where their mouth would be. This repeats itself several times.
Last we knew about Jericho Dyer, he was with you. I
Why are
don't
you
know
looking
where
for
he is now.
Why are you looking for Jericho is the question. The figure kind of looks around and feels a little weak. They kind of fall to their knees and begin writing in the dirt. They move their finger across the sand slowly, deliberately, making sure to give proper spacing and everything to the lettering, and it simply says the seed in the dirt.
Hmm.
Is that did Jericho dig it up and take it somewhere? Did Percy dig it up and become possessed?
Find out next time.
As you ask this, Ellen, the figure stands up and, unsatisfied with this response, begins struggling to make it to town, now having expended more energy trying to convey this message.
Someone's got to help
Okay.
them.
You help them up, and they seem thankful. And as you lift them, you hear a whisper. Zelen, Marty. I will.
What was
Zelen Mari, I will remember this.
Zon is going to just keep on walking.
All right. Victoria, Daisy, you guys doing anything?
Kind of dumbfounded.
That's fair.
I suppose nothing much left to do unless anybody wants a ride.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, we could probably get this person in town way quicker on Thunder in the cart.
Okay. You guys pile in the cart, drive right into town. When you do, the stranger hops out of the back with some assistance and struggles out once more. Where is Jericho? Dyer. And as they do, this time, a shot rings out. And before it can hit the stranger square in the chest, the sun sets behind the horizon, and you all get sucked back to the doorway. And that is where we end the session.
Gasp.
Yeah. All right. Well then, that was fun. I hope you all had fun too.
Me.
See you next time.
Shakes.
Yeah.
What do we hope?
Say the line.
Did you find... That's your 5 precious memories. They found something precious.
There you go. You got there.
I remembered.
You did. Thank you guys for coming. I hope to see you guys.
Chica. From dawn till dusk.
I hope to see you guys in 2 weeks' time when Tales of Harbor continues. We'll
Seed flourishes.
You gotta stop that shit. We return back to the mystery in Old Harbor, and, well, our heroes trying to figure out what happened. Jericho Dyer. Hope to see you guys next time. For now, enjoy your afternoons.